When it comes to relationships, we have always needed to focus on this strength. Women with the sun in Leo are often thought to have this kind of issue over time, but in reality, it's because of their independent personality and their approach to things. They feel like they can handle everything on their own. Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about the sun sign. The sun is quite special. In books, you'll often read that it's best for women to have the moon as their main influence, not the sun. Of course, that's a traditional way of thinking. The sun represents the father, men, and so on, like the husband. So if a woman is represented by the sun, it's as if it's said that women with the sun sign are seen as taking away paternal authority or infringing on the rights of the father or husband. But in reality, as I've written on my blog, women with the sun sign are actually very good, really excellent, especially when the sun is paired with Tian Liang in opposition, which we've discussed in the Tian Liang star segment. And if the sun is also in a favorable position, then this woman, as long as you treat her well, she'll work hard without complaint, take care of all the household affairs, and handle everything. The man can just sit back and do nothing. So if a man wants to be a couch potato, he should look for a woman with the sun sign. Really, he should look for a sun sign woman. Why is that? Because if the sun star is in the life palace, her spouse palace will definitely have the Tiantong star. All right, so first and foremost, she follows her heart. She likes someone. She prefers a man who is intelligent, knowledgeable, and won't get angry or argue with her. So actually, from our perspective, everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses when it comes to relationships. But often, because of traditional values, we forget about these strengths. In relationships, we should always focus on these advantages and the good qualities in a person. So that's why women with a strong sun sign are often seen as having this kind of issue over time. In fact, it's because of their independent personality and their attitude toward things. They feel like they can handle everything on their own. All right, so just like we often say, this desire to help others, whether it's the sun with Aquarius, or wanting to take care of everything, wanting to look after you, if you go too far with it, it turns into control. This is something we keep emphasizing. Whether your sun is in your ascendant or in your relationship sector, or if your spouse has the sun there, this is something to keep in mind. You need to pay attention to this. Sometimes it's only when you go overboard that people actually feel like you're not being good to them. But if you just let them be, let them go, they might actually think, hey, you're not so bad after all. That's how relationships work, right? If you keep them tied up all the time, well, that's not right. You should be like with a dog. Loosen the leash, let them go out and run around a bit. If he comes back, he comes back. If he doesn't, don't give him food. That's the kind of attitude you should have. Now, if we're talking about fate, the spouse palace is the sun, so my wealth palace must be Tiantong. Therefore, you can understand that when someone's spouse palace is the sun, they are actually generous with money. They want to take the lead in the relationship, and they also hope to find someone capable, someone who isn't stingy with money in their relationship. This is the main characteristic of the sun. They want to be taken care of, like a father taking care of them. The biggest issue is, if this is a woman and she also wants to find a man who is like the sun, someone to take care of her, that's still okay up to this point. But the problem is, she herself also wants to be the sun in the relationship. Wouldn't that be very painful? And for men, it's similar. They might want to find an independent woman, which is a bit easier, a little simpler. So if you're a woman and you yourself are the sun in the spouse palace, to be honest, you need to understand that if you want your partner to be like the sun, you have to hide your own radiance. Many of my friends tell their daughters, if your boyfriend brings you home, you absolutely shouldn't seriously say, let me help you wash the dishes. If you do want to wash the dishes, as soon as you start, you accidentally break one. Or if you invite your boyfriend over and say, let me cook for you, that's great too. But then the food ends up burnt or spoiled. From then on, you'll never have to wash dishes or cook again. And whatever you do, don't offer to help your boyfriend finish his work. Just say, oh, I don't know how to use a computer. This way, if you want your partner to grow up, be independent and capable, you have to let them do things themselves. You absolutely can't be the one who always helps him. Why? Because too much motherly love spoils the child. Useless men and losers are basically spoiled by women, you know? This is mainly the issue with the sun sign. They want to be the center of attention in a relationship, and they want to feel valued in love. They also hope to find someone in a relationship who can take care of them like a father would. If it's a man, he hopes to find an independent and self-reliant woman, someone capable and resourceful, and who is very engaged with many things in society. For example, someone who will go watch the Olympics with him or accompany him to criticize the DPP government. All right, cut this part out. It's making us lose points. Similarly, every star needs to pay attention to its opposition and conjunctions. So I need to have my own ideas. And then I need to do a lot of things. So how do you do it? How do you care for others? It depends on the opposition and conjunctions, as well as when the sun and Tian Liang are together, which we introduced before. When the sun and Tian Liang are together, basically, the person is a really nice guy. Everything is great. When they're in a weak position, they're an even better nice guy. You can borrow money from them easily. And even if you take advantage of them, they can accept it, as long as you don't cross the line. As long as he doesn't become manipulative, it's the same with Qian Liang in opposition. Just show him some conscience. If you flatter him and tell him, wow, you're amazing, you're awesome, he'll keep working hard, keep striving, and keep doing things. Because with the sun and Qian Liang in opposition, he was born to help everyone. So let's just let him do the work he's meant to do in this life. Now, the sun star is interesting. The sun star often appears together with the moon, Taiyin. The sun and moon, sometimes they work together. There are also cases where the sun is opposed or in a trine aspect. If the sun is on this side, sometimes things are reversed. Or if the sun is here, the sun and moon are in opposition and the positions are empty. So what does the sun's energy represent in these situations? If on the outside I appear as the moon, it means I present myself as gentle, graceful, and attentive, like a delicate woman. But in reality, my inner self is much like the sun, masculine, with a strong sense of leadership, and I want to control everything. If you pursue a woman with this combination, well, actually, because the life palace also governs the 12 palaces, you'll notice that when she's on a date with you, she acts like she's easygoing, like, oh, anything's fine, whatever you want to eat is okay with me. But in reality, she actually has her own strong opinions and ideas. Don't think that just because she says anything is fine, it really is. You still need to find out what she actually wants and listen to her opinions more. This is the situation with the opposition aspect. Outwardly, I appear gentle and attentive, but in reality, I still have a lot of my own opinions and things I insist on. Now, as for the conjunction aspect, you really have to look at it specifically. What's special about the conjunction is that when the sun and Taiyin are on this side, you'll notice that the sun is here. This side is the sun's prosperous position. The sun's prosperous position is from Yin, Mao, Chen, Si, Wu, all the way to here. So on this side, the sun is dominant. But when it's reversed, the sun disappears. So it is dominated by Taiyin. Therefore, when the sun and moon are together, when the sun and moon work together, it means that internally, both the sun and Taiyin are present at the same time. All right, so for people with both the sun and moon, as we often say, the biggest pain point when interacting with them is that you never really know what they want. Do they want this or do they want that? In reality, they want both. That's also why in certain schools of thought, when the sun and moon are together in the life palace or the spouse palace, people say this person is likely to have a second marriage or to cheat. Even in the luck line chart, it will directly show this. The reason is that when they want two attitudes at the same time, if you can't satisfy them, they will definitely look elsewhere. And the reason for cheating comes from this. But don't just see that your boyfriend has the sun and moon together in his spouse palace and immediately jump to conclusions. Like the teacher says you're cheating. Don't ever do that. Sometimes I really think being a fortune teller is a high-risk profession, because there are two kinds of thoughts involved. Just because someone thinks about something doesn't mean they'll actually do it. For example, I might want to buy a Ferrari, but that doesn't mean I have the ability to buy one. If you understand his mindset, then of course he doesn't have the time to go after someone else, right? If your personality is unpredictable, making it hard for him to figure you out, how would he have the energy to look for someone else, right? Just dealing with you is enough for him. This matches his sun and moon state, his sun and moon situation, He'll have this kind of situation where what he's thinking inside is different from what he shows on the outside, or you could say what he's thinking actually has another meaning. People might feel, hey, is this really that different? Yes, it can be, but with the sun and moon type, they hide it even deeper and more clearly. This is called, I hope you treat me with this kind of attitude and show it to you, but actually you need to show respect. But for the sun and moon type, there can be completely different values, or values that are very far apart. Now, if the sun is in the Wang position, then it will be sun dominant. When the sun is in the Wang position, it will be moon dominant, focusing on how the moon wants to be treated. You might say, hey teacher, what about the videos on the moon type? If the likes exceed 2,000, I'll talk about the moon type. Next, we need to see the sun has 4 transformations. The sun's 4 transformations include transformation into Hua Quan and Hua Ji. When the sun is in Hua Ji, it will feel like, I hope to be treated this way. Just like the respect the sun wants and so on. I hope for that, and I also hope that you will listen to me. But I always feel like I can't do it. I always feel like I can't make you listen to me. I always feel like I can't get what I need, so I end up wanting it even more strongly. If a woman's spouse position is sun in Hua Ji, unless your husband is like an ice cream cone on the table, what I mean is it's really easy for you to end up in situations where, because you want to do more for him, you actually make people unhappy instead. So what if it's Sun in Hualu? Oh, Sun in Hualu is actually one of the better positions for the Sun. That means even though you want to take care of others, you have your own opinions and you have a lot of ideas. This trait brings you a lot of connections and many opportunities. A lot of benefits come from this, and this willingness to take care of others actually turns out to be a good thing, especially for men. For both men and women, the downside is what we just mentioned. It's easy to end up in situations where you want to help someone so much that in the end, people start to feel like he seems to not trying hard enough. This kind of partner can have this problem. Now, what about the authority card? Basically, it means control. Control is about taking charge. On the positive side, it represents care and looking after others. If you take the lead in a relationship, that's very good. And in a husband and wife business, managing things together, this shows that this person is also quite capable at work. So what are the drawbacks? The drawback is that inevitably your sun star will be influenced by the flow of fate and undergo transformation. When this transformation happens at the same time, people may feel that you like to control them too much, that you meddle in their affairs, which can lead to conflicts. In fact, because of this, the other person might even want to come out of the closet. What other situations are there? For example, when malefic stars appear, or when the sun and moon are in the same palace like this. So it also means that because you have a Taiyan moon in your heart, when your sun star draws a circle, it changes. You want to do everything well. We often say that transformation is a form of control. It might not sound very pleasant, but in reality, that's what we often talk about. A gambler says they're investing. A drinking game player won't feel controlled. They'll feel in control. They also won't think what they're doing is wrong. If things go well, everything's great, right? If your husband gives you $1 million a month for household expenses, whether he gambles or calculates, you'll still think he's good. If your husband only gives you $20,000 a month for household expenses, you'll feel it's not enough. So when controlling power appears, it mainly depends on whether you have too many Shah stars in your chart. Too many Shah stars means in relationships you'll have many emotions and want to control everything. Of course, when there's some damage and it's combined with Tai-Yin, the extent of the damage will be greater because deep down as Tai-Yin, you hope that there's a part of your heart that is protected, that is treated gently. But what you show on the outside is aggressive and forceful, so naturally that takes you further away from your goal. So the above is about the situation when Taiyang is in opposition. If it's Tai-Yin or Tai-Yin in conjunction, plus the 4 transformations of Taiyang, these are the things we need to know and pay attention to in the spouse palace. Sai, I have to say, for this group, when it comes to the spouse palace, the partners they find usually have pretty good qualities. Because if they themselves are Taiyang, they definitely wouldn't want to find just a shooting star, right? They would hope to find someone just like themselves. But actually, sometimes the problem lies right here. Relationships are like a seesaw. If you find someone who is completely balanced and mutually compatible with you, then things will be great. But if you want to find someone who is on the same level as you, yet you still want to be above them, then the seesaw will always have one side down, and the other person can't always be the one on the bottom. That's where these kinds of problems tend to arise.